Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. Today also I'm going to take up a conversational topic which is very commonly spoken about or spoken in our day-to-day conversations. Whenever we go out and meet people, whenever we meet our colleagues, our clients or relatives or friends, we do talk about on this topic. And apart from this, during interview questions also, this is a very important question which is asked and we need to know how to answer this question. So in this session, I'm going to take up this conversation topic and I'm going to speak on it. I will tell you two different ways of speaking on this topic, and at the end of the session, you are going to tell me in the comment section which one you liked. I hope you will do this, right? So guys, on that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Now let's begin. So let's talk about what this conversational topic is. So I'll give you a clue, or I'll give you a situation where I have been asked this question, except during interviews. So a new colleague joined my office, and it was the first day I was meeting her. So we said hi, hello, and we had some conversations like how are you doing, etc. And then the first question she asked me was, so what do you like to do? Or to simply put, probably she's asking about my hobby. So what is your hobby? Which is a formal way of asking this question, which is asked during interviews. So this question I'm going to take up in this session, and I'm going to answer this question in two different ways. Okay, one will be the basic way which we all take shortcuts and we answer this question, which is not very appropriate. And I'm going to talk about it in another way which you should start adopting. Okay, so this will be a sample script. You can just try to add new things to it according to your hobby or interest. So you have to edit this, it is just a sample which I'm providing. You can add your own script there and you can just speak about it in an interesting and effective way. Okay, so let's begin. So suppose if somebody has asked you a question, what is your hobby, or what do you love to do? What do you like doing? Any of it. It all means the same. They want to know what do you do, what do you like to do during your free time, of course, except work, right? So that is something they want to know. So let's see if somebody has asked this question, how mostly people reply to this question. What is your hobby? Okay, or what do you love doing, or what do you like to do except work? So very common answer is, I love shopping. It's my favorite pastime. And it is my hobby as well. Whenever I get free time, I go out to shop. I ask my friends or relatives or my family members, whoever is free, I want to go out, shop and eat something good. So this is something which is my best pastime hobby. Okay, now in this way you can talk about anything. I love reading. I love reading all kind of books, novels, storybooks or magazines, anything I like to read. So when I get time, I take up a book and I start reading it. Okay, so this is how we generally answer a question, what is your hobby, or what do you love doing, or what do you like to do during your free time? Okay, but what if I say we can talk about it in a very different way also, which is very interesting, which is very organized, and the person listening to your answer will also be glued to you and they will also want to know more about it. We should try to come up with more interesting answers, more organized answers for all these simple basic questions, conversational topics, guys. So that is why I'm taking up these small things in all my sessions, so that next time when you go out and speak in front of people, people should know that yes, your English is flawless. You are confident and fluent in speaking in English, and you know the language very well, or you have the command on the language like a native speaker. Trust me on this. So this is what native speakers does. They answer questions differently. They don't go with the flow. Like, yes, I love reading, I love cooking, I love gardening. No, this is a very obvious answer, right? What we should try to do, we always should try to do something different, right? So that is where people will recognize you everywhere. It's everywhere, whether you are in school or college or office or at your home as well. If you do something differently, if you think something differently, you will be a go-to person for everyone. Okay, you will be highlighted. Your thoughts will be considered. So that is why think differently every time. Even if it is a simple question also, simple conversation topic also, you have to think on it and then speak. So let's talk about the best possible answer we can prepare to speak about our hobby or our favorite pastime or what do we love doing, right? Let's do it. Since childhood, I've always been attracted to music. When I was a kid, I used to sing a lot of rhymes. I used to make up my own songs also. My mom and dad used to tell me that I used to sing a lot of songs made by myself. So I think since childhood, I had this interest in music. And now since I'm a grown up, so I've taken it ahead and I've learned a lot of musical instruments. So I love playing musical instruments. And my current favorite is piano. Well, I've learned a lot of other musical instruments also, like tabla, guitar, flute, drums, etc. So I am thinking of starting a band of my own as well. So I'm looking for other people to join my band. So yes, that is currently my hobby. And I love playing musical instruments. And I love jamming. Yeah. So this is how you talk about the entire thing. Now, I came up with a story, right? I started with a childhood, like how I was attracted to music during my childhood days. Okay, what I used to do at that time, right? So, and then coming forward, I took forward the story and I just added more details about what I am currently doing or what I have done, what I have learned and what I am currently learning and what are my plans, right? Now, one person will listen to all these stuffs, the person will be very excited about it. Definitely the person listening to this conversation will say, wow, that's so interesting. You have a great hobby. I would love listening to it someday. Right? So this is how the conversation will grow. It will not end abruptly then and there that I love playing musical instruments. I love music and I'm thinking of starting a band. No, give some more details. Make it interesting, guys, so that the other person also gets interested and excited to speak on it. Okay, so this is how you can start talking about your hobby. Okay, I'll give you another example. Okay, now to the same question, like what is your hobby or what you love doing in your free time? Okay, so I would say I love reading books. Books have always been my companion since childhood. I was always attracted to stories. So I used to listen to stories from my mom and grandmom. And then a little later when I started reading, I used to go to the library and take up books and start reading it. I used to also buy books from the book stalls on the railway stations whenever I used to go somewhere during my summer vacations. So since childhood, I have been into books and I loved reading comics and story books and short stories, etc. But little later when I grew up, I started reading a lot of novels also. So there were a lot of Shakespearean novels which I have read and I have literally liked it. I loved those novels. And now I am into autobiographies. I love reading about entrepreneurs, philosophers, scientists and other people who have become rich, famous, or successful. So I want to know about their backgrounds, about how they, what hardships they faced, how they became successful in life, etc. So that is something which I am interested in right now, and I am pursuing that, or I am reading those kind of books right now. So whenever I get time, I do take up a book and read. This is one hobby which is constant, which doesn't change. I keep on adding more hobbies also, but this is constant, right? So this is how you can talk about your hobby. You have a lot of things, right? You do a lot of things, you're interested in doing a lot of things, and you know the story why you are interested in doing this, right? You love cricket, you love playing cricket, but there must be a story behind it. You must have watched some Indian cricketers playing and you were very, influenced by that. Maybe a Sachin Tendulkar, maybe a MS Dhoni or Virat Kohli, etc. And then you also thought of starting to play cricket, taking it seriously. So come up with some stories. You know why you have started doing that, right? Just include that, add that to your answer to make it more interesting, make it more real, and make it more substantial, so that people can listen to it, understand and respond and get excited to know more about it, or to speak about it, right? To take the conversation ahead. This is the art of engaging people in your conversations. And if you start talking about things in this way, guys, you will definitely become confident and fluent in speaking in English in no time, and you will master the art of communicating, and your speaking skills, of course, will be flawless. So start working on this, guys. Take up simple questions and start making it more creative and engaging. Okay, that is the idea which I want to give you here. Okay, like what I did. So start taking up questions, start answering those questions in a organized way, in a creative way, and see the difference, and see what difference it makes in your speaking skills, right? Do let me know in the comment section if there is anything which I have to speak about, or if you want me to speak about. Okay, so guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye bye. Take care.